It looks like I'm live. Welcome, this is Glendin ThePackrat, and I am in Space Engineers. Where's my chat? Hold on. Space Engineers. I lost my chat. Caveman Blades. Red's fault. Welcome, Matthew. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. Now I have a chat here. I have a chat up there too. How you like that shit? Interesting. And I can move that up. And I can move this sort of if I... Now the screen needs to update. Really? What? Prism Squad. I'm new and I'm putting my live chat on screen with me. And apparently it doesn't show through, which is what I was looking to not have done. I'm in here in the game. It's a little laggy for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, Clayton. I know he is. I'm not his keeper. If he wants to destroy his reputation by doing that, that's fine. I mean, I can only help the guy out so much. If he's got a problem, then I can tell him about it, but I can't fix it. You know, streaming drunk is not the smartest thing to do because you're going to say all kinds of stupid shit, but yeah. Anyway, I've done a little work on this since last episode. I put in some of those big capacitors to help with the mining beam. I have let everything get built. I put 2 warp drive engines here, one forward, one back. I'm not doing too bad. I started War Thunder before, and not one person showed up, and it was like, okay. After about 30 minutes of this, I said, no, let's get rid of this. If nobody's showing up, then nobody wants to play today, so I deleted it. So that's why I'm late with this. It's 4:30 instead of 3. So I decided what I wanted to really play right now was Space Engineers. And if anybody has a computer, you can actually join me. But, yeah. First order of business here. Warp drive does work. I moved from that old asteroid to this one without warp drive, and it's like over there. I still have the autosave on. We're having a problem here with these things. Now, effectiveness module. Does that mean that these don't work on... and it must be productivity module that goes on there? Or... I don't know. The game has changed so much lately. So let's pull off one of these things. Wait a minute. I have a G13 keypad with several key maps, and I was on the wrong key map. So let's pull that off. See if we can put that on there. And hopefully it'll take the right amount of parts. Nope, it takes more. Of course it takes more. Bloody hell, of course it takes more. And if that suddenly lights up properly, then that's what we should be using on here. Okay, that's what we should be using on here. So all of these need to go away. They are the wrong ones, so we are going to be changing these out. I still have plans to build the big old ship. Welcome! Red's channels is Red's Game Crazy. And apparently he's doing a drunk stream, and you really don't want to see it right now. Red's Game Crazy, all one word. He's been drinking far too much lately. It's not my place to say he's got a problem with it, but if he streams drunk, then he's got a problem with it. But it's not my place to say that, so. And let me put one over here. Apparently they're putting themselves on the right way up. Still haven't upgraded my tools to the biggest tools yet. Hopefully that'll help. Oh, the nanites are like, wow. Okay. If they're going to build them that quick, I might as well just go ahead and drop all the parts. Now what I did was something smart, and it took me a while to figure this out. You see that right there? That is a gravity generator. It's put at 0.05. It's a spherical generator that will pull everything to it. Which means all the parts that I'm letting go are going to float up under there and try to get closer to that. And the nanite system will pick them up. But see, to have them set like that, they're not in my way. They float away from me so that I can then place the object I want to place down next without having to pick up all the parts or bump them out of the way. Or it just makes working with this a whole lot easier. I guess they've got this fixed so I don't have to reorient that. It'll do it on its own. Look at that shit. I just have to line it up and it goes ahead and reorients itself. Now that's freaking cool without having to flip all this shit around. Well, I have some parts on me, so let's go ahead and drop the parts down. The nanite systems will fix that. I want to, now that we have warp drive, I want to explore a little bit. We don't have an attack ship. We don't really have weapons. We have fat hairy shields, but not at the point I would like to have them. Let's just put these parts in here to get rid of them. So, okay, they're all green, so they must be running really fast, or will be. I'm going to come up here. We need to do these too. Let me see. Oxygen is empty. What? I need that back. I need these. Those are my emergency oxygens. I need some of that. I need some of this because I don't know what I'm going to be doing with that. Take some of that. Take some of these. Now, okay, what I want to do here is if we go to the nanite control systems, we have medical upgrade, speed upgrade. We're going to want some of those. We want power reduction upgrade, maybe. Construction upgrade. And then we have deconstruction upgrade, which if we find a really nice ship, we could want to do that. Cleanup upgrade. We want that. So we have 4 sides to each one of these things. So if I were to pick, let's say number 6, which is what I want to do here. I can't tell which direction it is because they haven't fixed the graphics for that yet. So I'm going to do everything facing this direction, number 6. I'm going to make these all the same. These are going to really speed these things up. I'm not too sure about putting one in the middle here. I just don't see it connecting right. And the nanites are working very diligently to put them in there. So we're going to go to the side now, and we're going to put number 7, construction upgrade. On everything. That way they're all the same. Now we're going to pick number 8. And we're going to go on this side. And we're going to put these down. And we're still mining, by the way. We just don't have the beam on right now because it causes some lag. So when I'm moving around the ship, I'll usually turn the mining beam off. But right now there is so much stone and ore for it to process that it really doesn't matter. It's not going to affect anything by not having it on 24/7. Now 9 would be the last one. And we're going to put it on this side. And that would be the cleanup. So let's do this. Good. Now I want to take this one out. I have room there to put 2 more in here. So I'm really not sure. I could just go ahead and drop components here. But see these plates here, I want to cover everything with these plates too, but I've got a couple of things in here. Oh, and there it goes. Yeah, I want to completely disassemble this and let the parts will float up there, and the nanites will pick them up, and they will use them to rebuild the stuff I just set it down for. And I want to turn you off because you're going to keep trying to rebuild yourself as I take you apart. I'll have to get it between the red and blue line right down there and it'll stop functioning. See, it's trying to repair itself. Bam. That'll be a little faster. Let's take this all out. See, look at all those parts up there. It has a lot of parts to pick up and put it back away, and it's still trying to repair itself. I should have just turned all the nanite system off for a few minutes. In fact, if this was taking any longer, I would have. I hope this doesn't explode on me. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Usually when you do a tank, yeah. Boy, it's taking a while. We're just about ready for it to pop. See, it's working on building it as quick as I'm taking it apart. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, only 2%, 1%. Pop. Pop goes the weasel. Now, I may take this and move it. We could put one here. Couldn't we? Yes, we could. We could extend this over here and put one more here. Like the others. Although I don't think I need more than 6, really. Should we use more than 6? No. You know what? Let's just fill this sucker in. I don't think I need more than 6 for any reason. Oh, come on, you. I think 8 is extreme overkill. I already think 6 is overkill. Just having 2 of these things is probably enough to do anything I want to do. I mean, it won't keep up with how many parts it uses. They're just sitting there most of the time waiting for the parts to show up. So it's like it's not like it's... Let me throw all these parts in here. Am I hitting the wrong button? I am. I was trying to shift click it in without holding the same button. David Smith, welcome to the stream. I am playing Space Engineers because nobody showed up for War Thunder and I didn't feel like it. And see that gravity generator there is pulling everything. It's really small. It's a 0.05 Gs, but it's enough to pull everything I drop into that area and hold it there instead of letting it float away. And each one of these nanite systems is picking that stuff up. Yep, I knew I smelled something. There's David in my chat stinking it up. Man. So I've also built, I put Stargate back. I've added mods again. I've up to like 29 of them. I've got, well, if you look, that says O2. Let me move around here. O2, O2, O2. And then you get over here, and it says H2. So I got hydrogen and oxygen. So as long as they're in the sunlight. And I love the graphics on this shit that they've done now. They've actually put plants in it. And it's the plants that are... I don't know how plants make hydrogen, but that's a particular mod. But plants are making oxygen, so... And my energy is going down on my suit. So I can actually... What I did was... Oh, that's going to build itself. And it's going to finish itself off there. And I'll be back in that in a minute. But down in here... I have put water recyclers. Food... It grows food from water, and David Smith says you should get Minecraft for PC and get mods. It's really fun. David Smith, look at how many episodes I've done on modded Minecraft for the PC. You just haven't looked at my channel. I must have done 6 months of nothing but Minecraft. Take a look. It's there. I actually have my own server that I put up on my computer when I choose to play. I have to get you back in Skype. I really do, because damn, it's Glendin space 7 of 12. Get your Skype fixed, and yeah, you can join me next time I put the server up and do a stream on it. I've been doing modded Minecraft for a long damn time. But yeah, these are producing food, and this over here actually makes food. Like fresh fruits right here. This processes vegetables. The fruits and vegetables are made from next door. And then there's more water here, so I don't need that much water. Yeah, that's about nice. I don't need fresh food. I have fresh food, 800. So let's put that back in here for now. So this one here makes me, if I put gravel and water into it, it makes, I don't think it's this kind of water. No, it's not. It's the other water. So if I put water into there, and I think I have water, it makes it from the ice. Well, don't try to Skype right now. Just, yeah. There's fresh food. I got food laying out everywhere here. There's all kinds of... let me look down all the way. There we go. These water processors are above me, and they're making this drinkable water. And I think that's supposed to be able to go in there. But when it wants to, it'll pull that out. It'll grow the food. Apparently, these are supposed to... now, I have them upside down, but it doesn't really matter in space, right? Apparently, they get planted in there, and it slowly rotates around as the plants grow. Like every day, it clicks one. And it slowly, the plants get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then as it comes back up here, that little bar harvests them and then replants it again. It's a really cool system. I really wish we had those. Whoever thought that up really understood this. Especially zero gravity. Now this is supposed to light up. I think they have to upgrade the graphics because that's supposed to be a light bar. Maybe when it went to beta it needs to be upgraded just a little bit. I'm going to jump back in here to recharge my hydrogen, oxygen, and energy. I have a thirst and hunger mod running to make it more realistic. And yeah, that was not enough for my energy to recharge. There it is. So I have an oxygen environment in here where I can actually take off my helmet if I choose to. It's not big enough yet to put a bed and all this other stuff, but that's sort of superfluous. I hear it building out here. It's popping things into place. Hey, you hear that? Now, when I was in an air environment, you could hear everything. When I come out here in a void, in a vacuum environment, the sound does not travel. So all I have is the sound from my suit. Now, as soon as it gets enough metal, it will fix that. And these are all shut down because we do not have enough. We do not have enough. I'll fix those. Okay. We do not have enough metal or parts for them to do anything. So let's take a look up here. I know we have a lot of stuff being cycled. We have a lot of refineries. Well, first of all, crushers, stone crushers. I have a lot of stone being crushed, turned into trace elements. It's a mod. And there's a bunch of stone crushers. A bunch of stone crushers. There's like 15 here. And they're working and working and working. And then we have sifters for the gravel. Because the stone crushers are going to create gravel. And I really don't need that for anything but making the rods that go into the reactors. So the gravel is extra. So I have another mod in there that's putting in gravel sifters. And I have a few of those. I have 4. So any gravel that gets built up, it's now squeezing out more trace elements. It's a very tiny amount, but it gets rid of the gravel for me so I don't have a buildup and have to chuck it out into space. So the gravel sifters are working on getting those taken care of. So, and then we have all this trace element gets put into the refineries. And this refinery is working on cobalt right now. This one's working on uranium. This is working on iron. This is working on iron. Let's have that work on something different, like some gold. Or some nickel. Nickel next. And we have refinery. This one's working on iron some more too. Why isn't this refinery 6 working? Hold on, we might have a problem here. Let's check the refineries and see if... let's rename these. Refinery 1. And it is, looks like it's fine. Refinery 2. Now there are sorting programs, there are renaming programs, there are any, mods for this. And because it just popped into beta, oh, see, that one's not on. Oh, what the hell? Because this just moved from alpha to beta, and I know I keep saying that, some of the stuff doesn't work right. So I'm staying away from the mods that are bugging me up, because I had a couple of mods, and this damn thing just I couldn't get it to run the other day. I had to pull all the mods out and start putting them back in a little bit at a time. But they're getting there. They should actually be in my auction thing, but I don't know why they're there. See, the stuff isn't moving around the way it should. Normally, ice and these would pop into the hydrogen auction thing and stay there, but it's not. They should be popping in here, but they're not. Maybe there's just not enough room. Probably not enough room. They're already full of ice. I have 2 of those. I don't know why they're both generator 3s, but the extra ice is just hanging out there. Now I do have a lot of cargo. I put in here. I've got a lot of cargo, so there's a lot of space for me to stuff stone and resources and just things. So let's turn on that, and let's turn on that. And this is mining beam technology, and yeah, we have a big old fat asteroid, and it takes hours, even days, to mine out an asteroid. So I'm thinking that we might want to do something different besides sit here and just watch this thing mine. And it does fill up the I'm really having a thought here. It does fill up the cargo holds. There's a lot of cargo holds there. What I would really like to do is, we have shields on this, and we have some weapons in the back. Do we have the weapons grouped? No. Let's turn this shit off. Get rid of the lag monster. Okay, now let's... Missile turret 1 to 5. And I've actually made missiles for them. Weapon systems. Aiming radius 800 meters. Moving objects, no. Missiles, yes. Large ship stations. Target neutrals off. Okay. Let's put these on the bar, which you do this way, so I can turn them on and off when I choose to, and I turn them off right now. I also want to put... There is one particular item. Now, I'm not putting it there to ever turn it off, but I'm putting it there to double check that it's on before I get into a fight. And warp drives. I want to be able to turn warp drives off, because if I accidentally hit forward right now with that warp drives on, I'm going to smash the ship into the asteroid. I've done that, trust me. It ain't funny. It just obliterates the ship. It's just warp into an asteroid is not good. So it keeps saying fuel low because I'm building a bunch of batteries. They're the big, big batteries. And it's going to take a long time, maybe weeks to build. I also have those... When you're doing a system which has batteries and reactors, it sort of gives you that glitch of low fuel, out of fuel, low fuel, again and again and again. So, yeah, that's happening. I've got some station keeping thrusters, and I have directional warp drive that goes straight and stops. Then I'd have to move everything and go straight and stops again. Now I'm thinking, you know, now over on the one side here, I'm thinking maybe I should put another. I don't have enough metal right now, but I'm thinking about building this out and putting another one of those there. I'm also thinking, you know, I wonder if I were to put a small protrusion back here and put a couple of, you know, like right the hell here. I need to pick up some metal and put a couple landing gears here. This means if I can get a hold of a ship, put a hacking computer on it, take it over, and grab a hold of it, I could then take it apart. And that would give me a lot of parts. So let's just, I just want to put a little bit of a protrusion out here and a couple of landing gear on it. So if I find something, if I start looking around and I find something, I can latch onto it and tow it with us. I think. Hopefully. So let's find a landing gear looking thing. There is a lot of stuff here that's different than what it used to be. Oh, I also have a cloaking device, so we're going to play with that one too. Uses a lot of power, but wow. There it is. I want that. 8. That's for a small ship. I want the big ship. No, I want the big ship. 8. There we go. And I want it sitting like that. And I want this sitting like other side. No. That. So that I can just back up on some. I may not have put that in the right place. That. And then I want to do one more. That. Okay, when those get built, then I can back up on a ship and I can actually latch onto it. And hopefully... Now with the... with this little thingy here, and I'm not sure where to put it. This is pretty freaking cool. I might just put it here. Oh, I just used up my steel plate and ate some. No, maybe I should just put it over here, maybe. Yeah, let's put it there. That is a cloaking device. That could be really cool once we get it built. It's a piece of alien technology I found. No, it's a mod. I also want to do cat. And I want to do... So I really want to grab different pieces here. I want some of that. No, I don't need none of that or none of that. I do need some metal, but I don't think we're going to find any because it needs to make some. What is going on with it not making metal? I can gain access to it here. Production, what you doing? How about, since we can make a whole shitload of it right now, how about we make a whole shitload of it and stop waiting on parts we can't make? No iron? What's going on here? I know where we're doing a whole lot of iron. Assembly. Oh, yeah, that's happened sometimes. It got full of iron. I mean, full of gravel. The assemblers sometimes get full of so you have to pull the gravel out. Now, if I had more gravel sifters and that would keep up with the demand, I may not have that problem. Now, they'll suddenly start picking up all the stuff that they need. Give it a minute to cycle. Now, see, if I had an automated sorting program, which do not function at this point in time, see, it's already pulling in what it needs. They do not function at this point in time because of the move to beta. So I tried, it crashed the game. Every time it keyed up to move things around, it crashed the game. And it's really not useful at that time. Now, why is this turned off? I didn't turn this off. You're red. Red means you turned off, right? I didn't turn you off. Does red mean now you're pissed off? I'm not sure. I guess it's just pissed off. Anyway, what I was going to do here is when I got enough of the... And I was going for getting some metal to do this. I was going to do this. I have to expand the edge of this ship out one more. And then down a little bit to cover some of this. Why don't I go ahead and do that slowly but surely after a while. I could use this right now anyway. And then sort of bring it down and cover this side. I didn't really plan on building a ship like this. I just wanted to build, you know, a way to, it's repairing it as fast as I can take it apart. Well, I do have 6 nanite systems. Yeah, give it a minute and it'll take that stuff. It'll take that stuff away. See, the gravity is not helping because it's pulling it against the wall. But I could start doing this and covering these up. But this is not what I really want to work on right now. I could do this and then pick this stuff up. And pick this stuff up. Or did it go into the crack? No. It's being picked up. And they're going to work on that. But anyway, what I wanted to do here was put some of these down. And sort of fill this in with a walkway so I can walk on top of it. So it's just not looking like crap like this. Even though the whole damn place looks like crap right now. So, and now I will go to 6. 6 is... I don't want it that way. I want them all the same size or orientation. And it has to start from a block that's sort of on the real floor. And this will look real good once it's finished. And then if I paint it, I really wasn't planning on painting this, but uh-oh. It is not what I wanted. Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted. Yeah. Ah, shit. Well, anyway, I'll work on this a little bit at a time. You'll see the effect it has after I get a lot of this covered, that it starts looking really well done. Like I'm, shit me. Like I'm actually a space engineer who knows what the hell he's doing. Doesn't mean I actually do. It just means they look like it. Yeah, and I'll just go ahead and don't need that one. And what I'll wind up doing is down here, not that we really have gravity, but down here on this side, once I get that on, I'll then put a little ramp up to it. Ah, shit. Again, why does it change like that on me? Now I'm going to do a number 4, change it to a ramp. Press the same button, it does all kinds of different shit. It's like, damn it, can't you stay in the right orientation here? Don't make me come after and beat you. So yeah, this is going to look like that when I get all of this covered up, and there's some more here. But I need to actually get all the pieces parts in it. And it'll start looking good. It all has to face the same way. Yeah, and it'll all be covered. I'm not going to do it all right now. But it'll all be covered, it'll all work on it, and it'll look like a whole nanite area. And these, actually, the new graphics on these look pretty good. But I may need to put a little retaining wall on the one side here. And maybe after the solar cells on the other side too, I'll put in a retaining wall going down and up just a bit. Just sort of to, let me steal a little. Just sort of, oh come on, we got a little lag spike. Whenever we get a lag spike in this game, it's either, if I have heard me say it before, it's either something gating in or something leaving. And we're surrounded by enemy craft all over the place. I just tend to turn it off, so. so I don't get frustrated all the time. See, look. I have a weapon system. I have shields. Don't really want them to come up behind me and shoot me in my ass the way that other thing did the last episode. But, yeah, if it happens, it happens, you know. I always forget that built. And the nanite systems are still building. That's going to look cool when I get it finished. This is still only a rudimentary, you know, flying sled type thing. I'm probably going to put another solar panel here because when I orient them toward the sun, I make oxygen, I make hydrogen, I charge the batteries, and eventually I might not even need to run reactors. Yeah. David, you still there? No, he's not back yet. He's probably can look at my modded Minecraft that I've done for 6 months or more. I could probably get with him and start doing modded Minecraft again. Just stealing a little bit of steel here. Just putting a little bit of a wall around the construction. I'm going to need a whole lot of iron. A whole lot of iron and stuff to build this. Yeah, and if I put one more of those things there, I think I'd have a lot more power too. Energy is almost 50%, so let's go. I've set this up so this cockpit, as well as the one inside, will recharge everything. Hydrogen, oxygen, and energy. So, yeah, you see, I've got a lot more utility gyros. It's not helping. It's oriented properly in the sun. If you look at the, well, almost. I'm looking at the shadow on that post in the middle. There's a reason why I put that post there and then put the graphics, or yeah, the gravity generator on top of it. It's the post is telling me whether it is pointing straight at the sun or not. Nope, wrong way. Let's bring the nose up a bit and get it a little bit. No, that was the wrong way because the shadow's getting longer. See, let's get more orientation straight toward the sun. Get less shadow. Yeah, I think if I built one more solar collector, it might offset my power usage. I've got a lot of stuff underneath this platform that's running. You know, a lot of stuff that's am I even moving? Yeah, power is overloaded. There it is. Seems to be like spikes that recharge. Just orienting back toward the sun a little better. I'm still having a shadow there. I'm trying to get optimal sun exposure, and it seems to be helping. I probably moved from before, which is why I was having power problems, because this is basically a solar ship right now. And it looks like I've got optimal, possibly optimal sun on everything. I gotta build another one of those. Let's back up a little bit. Thrusters at all? No? No, thrusters. You know what I've done is warp drives come online. All kinds of other things have come online. Problem I need to look at is with the shields and everything off, how close are the enemy? What the hell is that? Mesentevis? Citadel outpost. It's been there the whole time, but that is something new. And it's coming closer. Ah, shit me. If I don't have enough power... I did turn that couple of extra reactors back on. I mean, not reactors. Shit. Refineries. Louis the Noob. I think I am. What a strange question to ask. I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. Not actually getting your name to click properly. Like, when I mouse over somebody's name, I can usually get... YouTube might be screwing up. I can usually get their channel to show up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. But I will check just because you asked. And if I'm not sure why. Louis the Noob. Yep, I'm sub to you. I've been sub to you for a long time. I think you say you started the channel. Now see, the power's back on here. Oh, and it's working on filling those in. I think these are charging. These are capacitor banks. Yeah, they're all not green. They're red. So I think they're charging and discharging, charging and discharging. So I have points where I have power and points where I don't have power. So I think that's what's going on, why the power is turning on and off, on and off. These things are charging. And I sort of have them backwards. I really would like to see. Now they're charging again, see? And a second later, Wyatt, welcome! And these things, yeah, they're charging. Maybe I shouldn't have them all set to the same thing at the same time. I think that's what's flaking out my power. They're charging, and then when they discharge, I have power. And they discharge pretty quickly. That is still coming closer to me. 9, 8, 9, 7, 9. Wow, it's coming fast. I may need to turn shields back on if I have the power. And weapon systems, if I can keep them on. And maybe warp drives to get the hell out of the way. It's still coming at me. Mesentevis. Without enough power on, I'm going to be screwed here. Let me think of something here. Let me see. Now, who the hell is giving me a chat? Deal with that later. Yeah, okay. I just had somebody in Skype message me and say, it was an emergency, message me back. I'm in a live stream, leave me the hell alone. Yeah, okay. So I'm still having power problems. So if I can get another one of these built, let me steal some more steel. I didn't want to do all that. I don't really need everything here. I just need those. I can fill this shit in later. Let me get... where are you? Where are you? It's not hard to find these things. They look really cool. They look really cools. Get it close enough for it to actually pop on. Come on, come on, come on. Is that the one? Oh, construction component, really? Oh, you're doing me in here. I think I covered up where I was usually pulling shit out from. I may have to leave one of these open. It wants construction components. Do we actually have any of these bastards? They look like red toolbox. Red toolboxes. If we had any of them, they'd be in the assemblers. No, we do not for some reason. So we're going to put these in there and make some right now. Hey, give it up. I wanted those toolboxes. Where the hell did you go with them? Really, you put that in the way? I need these blasted toolboxes because I can't place it down if I don't have some of those. That should be enough. I'm probably going to leave that open so I get at that. 9. And that's off center. It's got to go to the other one. It's got to go to that one. So if I build this, I may actually... Well... now hopefully it'll work on building that. I still have some... Well, I don't have any more. That, so I'll leave that and fill it in later. But it's tending to try to build that. And filling in the parts. Solar cells, okay, that's good. And hopefully that'll alleviate our power problems momentarily. If I keep pointing to the sun, that is still 622, 621. That's still coming for me. Oh, I think we might have a problem here. Now, the Argentavis, and that's a Mesotavis? I don't know what the hell that is. But an Argentavis was a pretty big ship. If that's a destroyer... Now, I had a ship go by me before, and it was just a cargo ship, and it just started sending out an SRS just because it came close enough and went, oh shit, there's somebody there, and freaked the hell out. Don't shoot me, go away. Go away. When it gets to within 1,000, I think though I've got a lot of ammo built for those. Those probably should start shooting at it. But it's still closing. It's still coming straight at me, I think. I can't detect any side motion on that. No, it's going to the left. So it's not coming straight toward me. So maybe it'll only come to a certain distance and look like it veers away because it's not coming straight at me. Now the rating station, it's my cat trying to claw through the window over here. Stupid cat. You better quit. Anyway, yeah, that's still coming to me. I might have to warp out of this, but I don't really have the energy. So, please make this shit me. We could have a problem. Oh, can I do that? What's it gonna need to finish the cloaking device? Can I disassemble something real quick? No. It's gonna be a long while before I make that build. Get that ready. Ah, shit. It's still coming. Well, we're about to have something get lit here. I think what I'm going to do is now if those are capacitors, right? Capacitor 1, I don't know why it's not 1, 2, 3, 1 to 9. So okay, so if I put those caps, right, they're at semi-auto. What if I just had it off? What if I just have them all recharge? Right? And it's going to be, look at the power going down to nothing. Let's have them recharge and put them on, or I can turn them on and off for a quick getaway. Recharge, discharge. Discharge and recharge. Now they can't be both set to the same thing, so if I press 7 discharge, or 7 recharge, 8 discharge. So it's recharging right now. So I'll take that if I have to get away quickly. And I'll suddenly discharge those, turn off everything else. Which means let's block, let's also set to, I got assemblers. I've got I'll leave the nanite systems on, but I want to refineries, stone crushers, all the stuff that's processing refineries. I can turn that shit off if I have to. Projector. Yeah, let's add the factories to this too. Everything but the missile turrets and the medical rooms. I can even turn off the DHD. The sifters. Gonna name it all power. Save that. Now it's gonna be kind of funky as a Yeah, see, all power is just not going to have a graphic to it. But I can then pop that off and maybe get my power usage down. I don't know. I'm so screwed up. Damn, I need to build that. I need those nanite factories to build that damn thing. I need those batteries built too. It's going to take forever to build those batteries. Well, I might be in deep shit here. Let's try turning off all power. Start discharging capacitors. Okay, so, and then if I were to turn on warp drive. We can escape. We're really not turning. Oh, it stopped a second. That's not supposed to be doing that. Oh, projector is on off. Oh, you shit me. I should not have put projector under that. It was already off. I turned it on. Let me take off projector. Oh, come on. I can't really take that off. Shit. Well, I could put another, well, I can take it off, but it's just not right the hell now. So if it gets turned on, I can just go ahead and do another. Turn it the hell off. Alright, now, if I go ahead and discharge capacitors and turn it away from whatever this is. Chris Upton, welcome! I noticed something change on my screen. I'm doing a shipyard and I have something. Where'd it go? It suddenly realized I could warp and left. Oh, there goes the capacitors. Charge them up again. I'll be able to warp a short distance with this ship. Let's go to another asteroid. Let's reorient. I can't even reorient this thing without... Wow. Well, that's capacitors on. I really need to build. Something else is coming. Recharge, discharge. I'm going to reorient on another asteroid. There's one way out over there. It looks like it's got a big chunk of ice on it. Of course, that one just down below. See, now the capacitors are dead. And I have to recharge those just to get to move. Recharge capacitors and then turn them off for a bit. There's a slight charge and I can get moving. Yep, there it is again. Unless I get this other solar panel working, I'm going to have problems. I need the batteries. I need a lot more reactors built. Wow, that's just Well, I could do a couple of reactors in the back. It would take a while to get them built, though. But I think I do have most of the parts. I could put a couple of reactors in the back. I'm just talking to myself, guys. Just a couple of heavy reactors in the back. I could put a couple back here. They could go like right here. I would make sure that I have a little bit of parts here. I'll take this one out and make sure that, let's do this one. I can put one in the front, one in the back of both sides. Come on, I need to switch this out to a conveyor block. Oh, great. No gravity? Oh, it's turned off. Okay, get out of my way. Get. Let me put some here. Come here, you. Let me put a conveyor block here. And then put a couple of reactors here because let's put one there and one, if I could put it here if I get my fat ass out the way. One there and one there and one there. So I went from having 2 reactors to 6. And I can go ahead and put the extra stuff on those when I get there, when I want to. If I have the right parts to actually build the bloody things. Nope, that's going to be a while before they get built. Especially if you have refineries and shit turned off. Well, I think we averted... Come on, I'm trying to get rid of you. I think we averted whatever disaster that was because it suddenly decided to leave. I have a stationary raiding outpost, and I have a Citadel outpost, which I really do want to go visit and see if I can blow the ass off of. But not if I'm having power problems. So let's go for 8. Power on. Turn. I want to go down a bit. I want to go visit that big juicy asteroid way over there that looks like it has mostly iron. Of course, the one in front of me has mostly iron too, but I haven't tried the warp drives out yet. And you don't want to go directly to it either. I gotta charge up again. Charge up. Power overload. And there's not enough for the warp drives. Now if I were to do that, we have warp drive. Oh yes. And we are moving at a good clip. And we're out of power again. Which means we can't even stop it. It's going to drift for a while until we charge up enough power to even stop. How do you like that shit? Or traveling at 28 and it'll take a few seconds to get there instead of a day. Warp drive is pretty cool. Now if I were to go ahead and put that back on again, we can slow down almost as fast as we sped up. And let's use it all up on a warp drive again. We're traveling 624. Let me charge up the... Oh, it's making noises. It's making noises. Let's let it charge up. 7 is supposed to be on. Hello, 7. Is something trying to come in? Let's charge it up. We're still drifting at 440. Although, for some reason... I have a speed mod in here that basically goes... no. There is no limit to the speed. I want to wait till I get a bit closer to this before turning it back on again. I know we just got a little closer to the Teldec Sedona station. I still want to drift a bit more. That's a big juicy asteroid. I'm charging. Oh yeah. I thought it was going to be mostly iron. I think it's a donut on its side. Something called the Truth just showed up. Uh-oh. Charge, charge, quickly charge. I need to be able to stop. Ah, I'm going 55. I need to be able to stop. Stop, 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 stop. We're still drifting a bit, but I can get it to stop. We're still not close enough to it. Yeah, that's a donut, I think. Is it a donut? I don't know. We're gonna mine it anyway. We're gonna mine that sucker. We're gonna come up on it and mine it. I want to reorient on the sun again. Looks like I'm pretty well still there. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's recharge. Let the ship recharge. That is a donut. It's a donut. I like donuts. We don't have enough power for even the gyros to turn this ship, which is horrible. Let's turn on our detector and see what kind of crap we got in this. And let's turn off the warp drive so we don't slam into the damn thing. Up there it goes. We're on 7 again, let it charge. We're way too far away from this. Looks like we got go. The Truth. Oh man, I've got to get a very fast ship and go check some of this. Sedona Station. Nav Tech. Sedona Station. Citadel Outpost. You know, we could go probably take some of this stuff and break it down. Provided I have a way to tow it, which is I'm waiting for this back here to get built. And provided we have enough energy to get away. So, yeah. So, So I'm going to have to turn the power back on for a moment and go down to get closer to this frickin' asteroid. We're going to have to turn on warp drive a little bit and go forward just a bit. And once we're fully stopped, turn that off again. Just use thrusters to go down to get close enough to this bloody thing to take a piece of it out. Clayton, welcome. Okay, I'll call him on PlayStation when I finish up with this. He could come in and watch this stream and actually give me a message through here. But no. Yep, I need to recharge again. No power. Since I'm doing the manual recharge, it doesn't automatically switch. That's a pretty good size asteroid. Yeah, this whole station was just to build another ship, and well, let me show it to you. It's not going to work either. I'd have to actually do that. Number 8. Come on. Give us some power. Now when that shows up, we got iron there, of course. And I'm going down. I need to go down. Yeah, it's the projection is turned on and it's going to show up with the ship that I plan on building. So oops, that's not going to happen. Oh, great. Well, I'm going to let this charge. You might want to hurry something happen. Oh, great. Like I'm going to be able to fix anything. He lives across the world from me. You know. It's what I call friend maintenance. You know, there's always something that you have to deal with. I need to get closer to this. And closer to this, and closer to this. I can't really, there's the ship I'm going to be building. You can see it right now. And that's going to be a beautiful ship. I just want to turn that off for a second. Ah, there it goes. Out of battery power. Yeah, Clayton, I've got another half hour on this stream. If he's talking about he pissed off Reds again, I'll smooth that over. Don't worry about it. You know, it's like I've become suddenly a babysitter for... I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking about adults that, you know... Alright, let's go down some more and get some... I need all this stuff to keep processing. I need to process all that stuff. I need to get closer to this thing. And we have more stuff. You know, you ever have... I turned it off. Oh, that's right. I turned the other stuff on. I'm still trying to move downward. It's going really slow because I keep running out of bloody power. I did turn all the refineries and stuff on. There's a lot of refineries down here. and it's processing stuff, processing a lot of stuff. But I have a lot of stuff for it to process, so it's like it's not going to, like my refineries haven't stopped at all. I don't need to process that right now. How about we get some of that in there? Maybe some of that. Some nickel next. Probably have enough silicon right now. Let's do some nickel. Let's get some of that in there. Yeah, see, it doesn't pick what it wants to do next. It just does whatever shows the hell up. So, and that's still working on iron. So, now let's check the. Oh, of course, that's making stuff. Like this stuff, nope. Silicon and iron. Let's check some of the other ones here. Really, gold and cobalt. Need that, I think, for getting the power back up. So cobalt there, and let's put gold here and get it processing now. What do we got here? More gold. So gold and cobalt. No gold here. Yes, it is. Leapfrogging. Gold and more gold. Or you're full. How about you take some silver and put some gold over here? No? How about you put some cobalt down here? Let's process cobalt here. Let's process gold over here. Let's try that. Much better. Now these are going straight to the solar panel. Hopefully, if that starts running really quickly, that gets all the parts to it. Construction components, metal grid. Really? Well, we already got solar cells. Okay, that wasn't being made for here. Oh, that's probably made for the batteries. Okay. I have definitely got to get a warp drive running here in order to escape. So I want this one, and yeah, we need that one next to get the stuff done. We need some small tubes. Let's do that, and we'll do that. Probably need a few large tubes. Yeah, let's try that out. See what happens with that. See if that gets me. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to move another one to just. Come on, production. I want to do one of these. Is just going to have to be doing this. I just need a shitload of that. Stop putting that first. You don't have enough stuff for that. Just make this. Oh shit! You know, it's wants to do that first. Anyway, let's leave that. We're going to go over here. I really want to go mess up Sedona Station. Just don't have the power to take that on. So we have construction components, metal grids. Crap. I could probably pull some metal grids out of here. And it'll put it back in later. There's 50 of them here. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Small steel tube and plate steel. I still need some more plate steel. This might stop all my power problems if I can get this bloody thing to work. I still need more plate steel. So let's put all the stuff we don't need back in here again. Okay. What do these have in them? Borrow some shit. It has all the kind of stuff I don't really need right now. That would disrupt my power system anyway. Of course, if I built a cloak, it would still have to have... David Smith, welcome! If I built a cloak, it would still have to have power to run the bloody thing. So I could still... Now that it's charged, turn the power on, get moving slower toward it. It's still processing a bunch of stuff. This is just going to be me processing a whole lot of stuff for a while. Yeah, I could kick on the warp drive and get a little closer, but still, I'm trying to turn toward it a bit. I'm trying to keep the same orientation toward the sun. And it's building. See it just snap into place. Trying to move closer, trying to move down, trying to turn left, while I still have some power to do so. And there goes the power. Recharging. Yeah, the solar is going to help, but it's the stuff in the back, the reactors in the back I'm really going to need. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is 9, 8, forward just a hair. That's good. I still want to go down, but that should get me close enough to start mining again. And I'm out of power again. So I can at least escape with the warp drive if I have to, backwards, fast. There's just minimal power to run the drill. And that brings it, uh-oh, what is that? Vagrant transport distress. It just popped in there and got pissed off that I'm close to it. So I can just mine some really big holes in here and get a lot of iron. But I'm still overloaded with power. And unless I get sufficient power built, I'm going to have some real problems. Now I have this set to all the ores. It's targeting all the ores, whatever the closest one is. And any stone that gets in the way, it's pulling that out too. I really like watching the beam. That's why I'm quiet. I'm watching the beam. It's you got to understand, without that mining beam, you've got to use small mining things connected to a ship. Without that, you're hand mining. So this mining beam, it's really cool in the way it's doing it. It can tear up a whole friggin' asteroid. And it pulls in absolutely a ton of stone. I don't know why I got stone in the cockpit, but yeah, it's ice and stone. The refineries are chugging along. Down here, I've still got new reactors to be built, but hydroponics, missile turrets have stone crushers. I have them off. Do I have them off? Or are they just bloody full? No. I think they're full of... Damn, this gravel. I mean, this gravel is just... I don't want that in there. Get out of the cockpit. Hide empty. Good. I want... That's that container. Reactor. I don't want ice and through the refinery. I've got enough of that. When this gets in there, it will actually turn it straight to iron again. Don't want that in there either. Stone crusher. I've just got a shitload of gravel in there. I think that's why they're not working. Or maybe I have them off. Shit me. Are they backwards? I should never turn the stone crushers off. So we've got a whole lot more gravel. Oh, they were the gravel sifters. So I guess I do have them reversed. I have them. They should be on, but it's off. What the hell kind of shit is this? It shouldn't be. Oh, man. This all power. It has some of the stuff backwards for some reason. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Make sure they're all turned on. That just didn't work out. Shifters. Turn them back on. I'm getting choked out with all the stuff here. Heavy reactors are all on. That's 1, 2. It's heavy reactor upgrade. So refineries, they should all be on. They're not. Turn them on. I need to have those. I know I wanted to turn those all off, but for a moment, but they're not turning back on properly, so I can't process any stone. The damn thing's turned off. And I know I just increased my power. I mean, why is... Still, it's like I turned them off and I can't get them back on again. Maybe that's just because I don't have enough power to run it all. Are you kidding me? Let's turn off warp drive. Yeah, they're all running under here now. But do they turn off when I do that? Yeah, they don't have enough. So I have to charge up the batteries, or charge up the shit. I can only run this so much. So I'm going to have to, alright, I have them set up for emergency. So the caps I'm going to set to semi-auto. But they should change if I ever have to hit the buttons to turn them on or off. So when they... Yeah, Charlie, I have another 15-20 minutes on the stream, and great. Can you hold on for about 15 minutes? Let me finish this stream. Wow. Okay. If this ain't important, you're really gonna get... Never mind. Look at that big hole it's been chewing into that stone. I'm gonna let this run in process. I'm basically gonna build up a lot of material. I want to finish that other solar panel. I want to finish back here. I want to finish these 4 reactors, and finish building everything that we've set in place. And it's going to just keep turning on and off, on and off, on and off until I find enough power. So I'm going to let this just run maybe all night before I do another stream. But yeah, friends are demanding my time, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So thank you for coming on a journey with me today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I encourage you to leave a comment. Constructive criticism is always welcome. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss my next episode. You can also follow me on Twitter for an instant update on all my new videos the moment they come out. The link for Twitter will be in the description below. And I will see you next time.